Hello, everybody. My name is Kiana Thompson, and I am an intimacy coach, an essential oil enthusiast, and a master force executive life coach. And I help women in professional leadership positions build quality, passionate relationships so that they can love on and off the clock. And today I'm going to talk about essential oils and how they are helpful for our children. And we're going to do some deep breathing. So I have a special guest, my very own son, who is an entrepreneur. He has a hot cocoa business, and he also is a gamer and has a YouTube channel. So without further ado, please welcome my son, Mr. Tyon Thompson.
Hi.
So let's first just talk a little bit about what essential oils are. Essential oils are the oils, the extract. Actually, it's actually not an oil. It's the extract from plants, either the leaves, the stems, or the roots. And you can use them for a lot of different things. So when I use Young Living oils. I'm also a distributor, and they have 100% therapeutic grade oil, so you can use them topically on your skin. You can use them with a diffuser, aroma, or some of them that are ingestible. They have a dietary line as well. So that's what essential oils are. They're plants. They're natural. They come from plants and roots and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different ones. We're going to talk about just 3 today that we use in our homeschool, just in our personal life for different reasons. The 3 that we're going to talk about is lavender, rosemary,
and stress away.
Yes. So talk about stress away a little bit, Tyon, and what you like about it.
Okay. What I like about stress away is it relieves stress away from you. Like if you have kids or a husband and they're just annoying, something like that.
You don't have no kids and no husband.
I'm just saying.
Oh, overall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying if you have them, they're annoying or they're stressful. That's when stress away will come in and save the day.
Here, switch back over. You're going out. You gotta speak up so they can hear you.
And you can also put it in a diffuser if you have one. Get a word for that and take that and take a nap and stuff like that. And what else? What did you ask me? Did you ask me?
So I think that's good. That's what stress away is. Just like the name says, stress away. So it's for relaxation, meditation, things like that. And you can diffuse it. You can, like I just said, you can diffuse it. You can put it on. It's a nice aroma. It has a hint of vanilla. So it's a nice aroma. And it's super calming. So what are some of the ways that you use oils or have used them that you can think of?
What do you mean by that?
How have you used the oils before?
How about like stress away lavender?
Not what kind, but how have you used them for yourself?
Like even lavender?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, when I always fall, one time I flew off my bike. I scraped my knee up, and then he said, "I got you, son. Get some lavender. I got you." And then he was like, and then she put lavender on me, and then the next day it felt good. It wasn't really hurting anymore. The scratch was still there, but it didn't. The pain didn't. I didn't really feel the pain. What I'm trying to say. And stress away. I barely used it, but I used it. I think once, only one time, and cause I was sad at that time, and I used it, and then put me to sleep fast, and then woke up better. And what was the other one?
Well, you use lavender a lot. That's like one of your favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So what else have you used lavender for?
Bruises,
Mm-hmm.
cuts, sores, not stuff to drink in.
Oh no, remember we did the lavender lemonade. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, we did do it.
Yeah, we use it in our we made lavender lemonade with it. Because one of the ones you can ingest is lavender, and that's a very relaxing, refreshing drink. I have used lavender. Lavender is one of my go-tos. I use lavender with children and myself. My husband is one of his favorites. So sleep is a big thing. I know sometimes, especially when we have toddlers, it's hard for kids to go to sleep.
Oh, what's this? Not that.
This one.
Yeah.
Rosemary. It's hard for kids to go to
I
sleep.
can tell you about this one too.
Okay. And get them, nice and calm if you have a colicky baby or something like that. So Tyon actually uses a lot of he used to use a lot at bedtime when he was just a little bit younger. Like a few years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, he would diffuse it nightly. Like I would just come in and come in his room, and he would have lavender going before he go to bed. So lavender is a staple in my house. I have about 2 or 3 bottles because we all use that one. What's up with the rosemary?
All I'll say is when you cook with this, like she makes oregano and rosemary. Oregano's good, right? Also, but right now, we don't have it right with us right now. But we have lavender just in this, but oregano and this is really good for spaghetti, and other type of flavorful um pastas. You probably use this for this, or foods really. But yeah, this is really good for foods to season it up.
Yeah, rosemary is one of my favorites. Rosemary has a lot of great benefits. It helps with concentration. So I use this a lot too in a homeschool. I made a rollerball. It's called Focus and Hustle, and it's rosemary and lime together. And I oil him up with that. And I'm like, come here, let me put this on you. He's like, what is that? But rosemary is really good with concentration. I do also cook with it. It is a seasoning. Its flavor is also one that you can ingest. And like you said, spaghetti, potatoes. I love it in my potatoes. But that's what we use it for. Also, I use it in the diffuser just to put it out in the air with the lime to help with clarification and concentration, memory during our homeschool time. So a lot of times when kids are labeled with things like, ADHD, depression, things like that, um, these essential oils really, really help without, using medicine or even the labels. It's just more so like giving them something natural that can work with them instead of against them. So work with what we would call hyperactivity, work with it. It's just creativity. And so when you learn how to channel it and learn how to focus it, then they can have a more productive day learning, doing their schoolwork, things like that. So we're going to, have anything else you want to say? Okay. So we're going to take some deep breaths. We're going to do some quick deep breathing together. So wait, before we actually do the breath, let's talk about breathing as well. So breathing is very important because it's our direct connect to our life. It's our life force, our breath. So I taught Tyon how to breathe probably when he was about 3 or 4 years old when I first got started with Master Force and meditation, learning myself. I taught him how to do it. I still have a picture of him meditating, so cute, when he was like 3 years old. So he knows how to BTC. He knows what BTC is. Sometimes he forget, but he definitely don't forget when he's telling me to BTC. Like, mine, you need to go breathe. You need to be calm. You need to go breathe. So we use breath a lot, and we'll both say to each other, like, you will take a breath. We need to take a breath. So it's very important that kids know how to breathe so that they can learn how to control their own emotions. They could be not a kid. What? I'm sorry, preteen. So preteens can know how to be in control of their breaths. They can control their own power. They can control their own emotions. They can heal themselves through their breath work. Remember one time you were sick? You had broke out, had allergic reaction to something. We still don't know to this day what it was. You had the hives, and it was really itchy, and you kept
my legs and stuff.
Yeah, and you kept waking me up.
Put on bear powder and oils. And
yep, I oiled him up, and then I told him that he had to go into his breath.
Was it lavender? I think it was lavender.
It was a mixture. Yeah, it was lavender again, lavender, nothing like lemon. And I told him, I said, hey, you have to go into your breath because it's nothing else mommy can do. Mommy has oiled you up. You have everything you need and you have extra support. I need you to go into your breath. And I put meditation music on. We did a little breathing and he went to sleep and he woke up the next day healed. And I know it's because more than anything is because he went into his breath and I was able to have the support of the oils to help him with the reaction with the itching. But this little dude is powerful, and so to be able to teach him how to use his power, it's really a blessing for me to be able to do that, to have this knowledge to share to him because I already know he'll share it with his kids. So now we're gonna take a few deep breaths, just five nice deep breaths together. I'm gonna use I think I'm gonna use the lavender. Or should I use the rosemary?
Let's breathe it. No,
Which one you want? Lavender. Lavender. So one drop goes a long way. We actually gonna share it. Just rub my hand. Okay. Now rub both your hands together. We're gonna make a gas mask. And you can do this at home. It's super, super simple. We're gonna just place the gas mask over and then we're gonna take 5 deep breaths and I'll count them out. It will open up everything. It will open up everything.
It's
okay.
Strong. I don't know. Last time I did it, it wasn't as strong.
Ready? Do you 5? All right. 5 deep breaths. How do you feel?
Like something, definitely.
I feel good. I feel like my sinuses just opened up. Yeah, I feel, I feel more open.
My nose hairs move out the way.
They moved out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel more open. My body just got much needed oxygen, and now we can go to the birthday party. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to follow us, you can find me on Facebook, Holistic Harmony, Mind, Body, and Soul. You can find me on Instagram at Kiana_DopeChick. And if you'd like to follow Tyan, you can find him at
YouTube. My name is Ty Plays, TAIPLAYZ. I make YouTube videos almost every single day, but I haven't been on my game yet. So
make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you give him
turn on that post notification bell and like my videos.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Subscribe to our channel. Peace.
Peace.